The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is SeenEagles.com. I'm Matthew Osborne. He is Carson-Newman soccer coach Richard Moodie. Both teams set to go to Rock Hill, South Carolina tomorrow for the semifinals of the South Atlantic Conference Tournament Championships. Coach, first off, we'll touch off with the men. They go at 11 a.m. against Queens, a team you beat 2-1 here on McAllen Field in September, but now you get a Queens team that's won their last four, and they're playing really pretty good soccer right now. What's going to be the key to stop the Royals and get to your first SAC championship appearance in a few years?
I think first off, it's exciting for us to be back at Rock Hill and with the top four teams in the tournament now. And I think it's going to be difficult. Queens familiar with the turf facility. That's what they play on every day. And for us, it's obviously not a familiar surface. But a team that we beat regular season, but like you say, a team that's on the bounce and winning games. For us, we've got to continue to do what we're doing. We've attacking-wise, we've been scoring the goals that we needed to, and defensively, we've been able to tighten it up a little, and we're conceding less goals. And so I think we're moving in the right direction along with Queens. And so I think it'll be a good game when the two teams meet. And another 11 o'clock start is an early one, but we're going to travel tonight, get a good night's rest, and hopefully go after them and just enjoy the event. I think it's a great event already. Just been on the conference calls. It seems really exciting to be a part of it at the South Atlantic Conference Tournament.
Against Brevard on Tuesday, you scored 4 goals. You've seen not dips in scoring outputs, but a couple of games you score 4 goals and you score just 1 the next game. What do you do tomorrow to continue that offensive output you put against the Tornadoes when you scored 4 goals?
I think we've got to get the selection right. I think that'll be important, but I also think that we've got a lot of depth within the squad and the ability to rotate players. And a lot of those games, went to Coker, they parked the bus, and we had to try and pick away at them, break them down. Brevard, they kind of did something similar, but then when we started getting goals, they opened up. And so just very different games, and I think it calls for different players in different games. And thankfully, we've got the ability to rotate players and be a bit unpredictable at times. And so I think for us, we go there with a mentality. I mean, even if it goes through double overtime, there's going to be penalties. There has to be a winner to advance. And so for us, I think we just have to go there, do our job, and pick away at them. And I don't think there's been a game yet that we've not scored in. We've always found a way to score in games. And so as we push forth into the tournament, I think that we'll take chances. We've got players that can prove they can take chances. So we've got goals coming from everywhere. And like you see even on Tuesday night there against Brevard, but I think that defensively we're looking very good too. So we're a tough team to beat right now as well.
11 a.m. start for the men. Is that going to be any difference? What do you have to do mentality? Because the team usually has the whole day to build up to the day. Today they get out of bed and they roll over to the stadium and get ready to play. What do you do mentality-wise to get them ready for that early kick?
I think it can be a little bit more awkward, even if we were that later game, or you get there and you're just kind of sitting around waiting, like they're going to be able to go there, get up, eat a nice breakfast, and just get after the day and hopefully go out and get a result. And so I think mentally they know what they're playing for. We've got 10 seniors in our group that they know that every game's a blessing. They're just trying to make the most of it, and we want to make sure that we've got a good regional ranking right now as well, and we want to try to defend that, and we'd love the opportunity to try and even be a contender to host if it's even possible for us for a national tournament. So we're just enjoying it a game at a time, and I think for these boys there should be no problem for them to wake up, and that's why we're going to go up early tonight and just spend the night and get them ready. But they know what they're playing for. This is an exciting time for us and an opportunity to hopefully even have a go to win another trophy.
The women get Anderson, the only team in the South Atlantic Conference that beat them earlier this year in the regular season. Is that, hopefully for the women, do you think that will be the only motivation they need, is to get a win against that 11th team?
We talked as a group, and that's a game that we would want. We would have wanted the Anderson game. They're a great team, well coached, and got a lot of respect for Kieran. And I thought his team's been phenomenal this year. But they've had a few changes too, and that LR game was a good game for us to watch and figure a little bit out about them. They had a lot of success. They scored 2 goals late. They're a team that's relentless. They won't give up. But for us, I think if we could have it anyway, we'd want to play a difficult team or an Anderson. I don't think there is an easy route to the final. And if you look on the other side of the bracket, I think it was a little bit harder to even. I think it's harder on that side to get to the final than perhaps even on ours. When we saw the Anderson LR matchup, there's 2 fantastic teams that one of them was going to get eliminated. So I think it'll be an even contest. It'll be a fantastic game. They're a great team, a lot of respect for them, but for us, I think an opportunity to maybe get a little bit of revenge, and hopefully our girls will rise to the occasion. And again, an exciting moment for the girls too, to be back at Rock Hill since 2009. I mean, that's crazy. It's been too long for us, but it's exciting just to be a part of it, and we're excited for the matchup.
Junior defender Megan Peterson out for the matchup after picking up a red card against LMU. You have the versatility in the back with an Avery Williams who can slide over the center back. But what's going to be the key to get the defense to still keep playing the way they've played all year and with 7 shutouts?
We're unsure of how we're going to line up against Anderson. I think we'll look at that at practice. But yeah, obviously losing Megan's a blow. But at the same time, I thought it was great for us to that we grinded it out against LMU, but we could have just folded and collapsed. But the girls found a way to win a game with 10 men, and I think that speaks volumes of what we're about, and just not giving up. And I don't think it really matters who we put in there, or I think we've just got a good selection of players, and so Anderson will be a good team. It'll be a team that'll be very attacking minded and defensively hard to break down. I think last time we played them, we struggled to score on them, we struggled to take chances, hitting the bar and whatever else, and the few chances they had that day, they managed to take them. So for us, definitely, we've got that in mind as we prepare a squad to take them on and tomorrow. And I think we'll be ready. However we decide to shape up against them, and again, a lot like the men, the girls have always found a way to score in games, and there's not been a game that they haven't scored in yet, and so they know that. And I think regardless, losing someone in the back, we still have such an offensive threat that teams have to adjust to that.
Well, thanks for your time, and good luck against the Trojans and the Royals.
Thanks, man.
Carson-Newman soccer coach Richard Moodie. I'm Matthew Osborne, and this is SeeingEagles.com.